Hey everybody, are you all finally ready to receive your $1,400 stimulus check? I'm so excited for all of you that are finally about to get that payment. And I have my fingers crossed for all of you that already have a pending deposit set up in your bank account. By the way everybody, do any of you guys have a pending deposit in your bank account?
What I proposed, how to do it. We're going to raise the corporate tax rate. It was 35% for the longest time, which was too high. Barack and I thought it was too high during our administration. We all agreed 5 years ago that it should come down somewhat. But the previous administration reduced it all the way down to 21%.
Now folks, the IRS said that Social Security and other federal beneficiaries are set to receive a stimulus check by or on April 7th. But it seems like the IRS has forgotten about you. The IRS Get My Payment tool is not showing any payment date, and there are no pending deposits in your bank account. Everybody, this is ridiculous, but please stay calm and be patient because I promise you this, stimulus checks will get to you very soon. Because as long as you have your eligibility requirements to receive a third stimulus check, you will definitely get one. Yes guys, if you do qualify for a payment, a $1,400 payment from the IRS, you will get a third stimulus check. But it's all a matter of when it's going to happen. There is some good news everybody, and this may not apply to everyone though. In the comment sections below, some of you have been sharing that the IRS Get My Payment tool never even updated with a payment date, but you still got your $1,400 stimulus check. Now there is definitely an error going on with the IRS Get My Payment tool, because it has not updated any new payment status. And I just want all of you to know that it is possible for you to receive a stimulus check tomorrow.
What I'm proposing is that we meet in the middle, 28%. 28% would still have lower corporate rates than any time between World War II and 2017. And will generate over $1 trillion in taxes over 15 years. New independent study put out last week found that at least 55 of our largest corporations lose the very...
On this channel, I always provide you with the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check news. Now folks, just know this. In this video, I'll be covering the latest news about what you must know about the third stimulus check of $1,400. So you do not want to miss out on the very important information. Be sure to stay until the end of this video everybody. And don't forget to give this video a like if you believe that we should get a $2,000 monthly stimulus check.
You use the various loopholes to pay zero federal tax, income tax in 2020. It's just not fair. It's not fair to the rest of the American taxpayers. We're going to try to put an end to this. Not fleece them. 28%. If you're a mom and dad, a cop, firefighter, police officer, etc., you're paying close to that in your income tax.
If you do, then leave me a comment down below. Now with the first wave of third stimulus payments, the stimulus money was made available to account holders by 9 a.m. local time on the payment date. So guys, just make sure to check your bank accounts around 9 a.m. local time. And by that time, your bank should have already finished processing your stimulus money. And you should have complete access to the $1,400. There are also several banks that will be releasing stimulus funds to its customers earlier than usual. In fact, Wells Fargo has informed its customers that their $1,400 stimulus checks would be available in their accounts shortly after midnight tonight. And even Direct Express has also said that they will begin releasing funds at exactly 1 a.m. tonight. Chase Bank should also be releasing funds around 3 a.m. So everybody get ready to receive a stimulus check.
I've also proposed the global minimum tax, which is being proposed around the world for U.S. corporations at 21%. Let me tell you what that means. It means that companies aren't going to be able to hide their income in places like the Cayman Islands and Bermuda, in tax havens. We're going to also eliminate deductions used by corporations for offshoring jobs and shifting assets overseas. They offshore the jobs, shift the assets overseas, and then don't have to pay taxes on all they make there. And we'll significantly ramp up IRS enforcement against corporations and the super wealthy who either fail to report their income or underreport it. Estimated that would raise tens of billions of dollars. It adds up to more than what I proposed in just 15 years. It's honest, it's fair, it's fiscally responsible.
Even if the Get My Payment tool is not showing anything, and the IRS needs to communicate better with the American people like you and I. There are millions of you on SSI, SSDI, and VA that have still not received a stimulus check. So tell me everybody down in the comments, who is to blame for holding back the stimulus? Is it the IRS or the Treasury Department? And let's get this video to 1,000 likes if you believe that the IRS must do a better job of sending out stimulus checks. Now the IRS needs to make a statement with new updated information and answers to questions that we all have, because right now it seems like the IRS does not even care about us. I know that some of you are seeing error messages when you check the IRS Get My Payment tool, and there are several possible reasons why you are receiving an error message. On the IRS website, it is stated that if the information you enter to verify your identity and Get My Payment doesn't match the records, you will receive an error message. I suggest double checking what the application is requesting and make sure what you enter is accurate, everybody, because according to the IRS, if you do enter information that is not matched with the records 3 times within 24 hours, you're going to be kicked out of the Get My Payment for security reasons.
And it pays for what we need and reduces the debt over the long haul. And by the way, I didn't hear any of our friends who are criticizing this plan say that the corporate tax cut, which added $2 trillion of the debt, the Trump tax cut, $2 trillion, $1.9 trillion in debt, wasn't paid for. The vast majority of which went to the top 1% of the wage earners. I didn't hear anybody hollering in this recovery, the so-called, before I became president, this K-shaped recovery, where billionaires made $300 billion more during this period. Where's the...
And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes if you believe that the IRS must do a better job of sending out stimulus checks. I am sure all of you are wondering why the IRS is taking so long to send out those third payments to all eligible Americans. But just know this, if you're already seeing a pending deposit in your bank account, then you will get your $400 payment before the end of the week. And that is really great news, everybody. If you're not seeing a pending deposit in your bank account yet, but are seeing an April 7th payment date on the IRS Get My Payment tool, then you should not worry. I suggest checking your bank account throughout the day tomorrow. It is very likely that your stimulus money will be deposited into your account tomorrow or later on this week. The IRS and US Treasury Department send a statement that Social Security and other federal beneficiaries who do not normally file tax returns can expect their $400 stimulus payments on April 7th.
To keep your own careers and your identities and to saying goodbye to beloved schools and friends, from caring for your loved ones to mourning those who have been lost. You are the rudder that steers our military. And supporting your physical, social, and emotional health is a national security imperative. Every parent knows that when your child is hurting, nothing in your world is right. When your spouse is at home trying to make ends meet or torn between taking care of your children and keeping a job,